Every single day, people deceive themselves with a comforting lie. I'll do it tomorrow. It's an easy thought to embrace, isn't it? The idea that tomorrow is this endless reservoir of potential, that whatever you didn't accomplish today can simply be pushed forward, as if time is an infinite luxury. But here's the truth you've been avoiding. Tomorrow is never promised. You've been sold the illusion that there will always be more time, that opportunities will patiently wait for you. But reality doesn't work that way. Time is ruthless, and every second that slips through your fingers is gone forever. Every hesitation, every moment of doubt, every excuse you make is stealing from you. Right now, someone else is taking the action you keep postponing. They are putting in the effort, making progress, and building the life that you only daydream about. And if you don't act, they will seize the very opportunities you've been too hesitant to claim. So ask yourself, what exactly are you waiting for? What invisible barrier is stopping you from taking action this very moment? The excuses you cling to, they aren't real. The fear that holds you back, it's a mere illusion, a shadow of doubt that you've allowed to take control. Today is all you have. This moment is the only certainty in your hands. Waste it, and you might never get another like it. It's time to stop fantasizing about possibilities and start forging them into reality. The future doesn't belong to the passive or the hesitant. It belongs to those who recognize that later is an empty promise. It belongs to those who act, not someday, not when it's convenient, but now. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? Whether it was about getting in shape, launching that business, writing that book, or repairing a relationship, you convinced yourself that the right moment was just around the corner. That when tomorrow arrived, you would somehow be different, more motivated, more prepared, more willing to face the challenge. But what actually happened? Did you finally start? Or did you find another excuse, another reason to delay? The harsh truth is that tomorrow is a mirage. It's a comforting illusion designed to keep you from facing the reality of today. The more you rely on it, the further you drift from the life you claim to want. Every day you hesitate, you train yourself to accept mediocrity. You teach your mind that it's acceptable to postpone, to settle, to exist in a perpetual state of waiting. And the longer you do this, the harder it becomes to break free. Procrastination isn't just a minor bad habit. It's a silent killer of potential. It erodes your dreams, one delayed decision at a time, until there's nothing left but regret. The most dangerous word in existence isn't failure, it's tomorrow. Because tomorrow is where ambition goes to fade, where opportunities go to be buried, where dreams slowly decay into nothingness. Don't let your aspirations become casualties of inaction. Don't allow the comforting lie of tomorrow to rob you of the future you could have. Be brutally honest with yourself. Why haven't you started? What are you waiting for? Maybe you're holding out for the perfect moment. You tell yourself that you'll act when the timing is just right, when circumstances align, when you have more resources, more confidence, more certainty. The truth is, there will never be a flawless moment. Conditions will never be absolutely perfect. There will always be hurdles to overcome, doubts creeping in, and challenges standing in your way. If you're holding out for the stars to align before taking action, you'll be waiting indefinitely. Success doesn't belong to those who hesitate. It belongs to those who take bold action. It's earned by those who decide that their dreams are far more valuable than their fears or excuses. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission to pursue your ambitions. No one is going to hand you the life you desire on a silver platter. If you want it, you must claim it. If you dream of something greater, you have to fight for it. And that battle begins today. Every day you delay is a price you pay, and that price is steep. It's the opportunities that slip through your fingers, the meaningful relationships you never forge, the skills you never develop. Time is the most precious asset you will ever have, and once it's gone for good. Now picture yourself looking back on your life only to realize that you spent most of it waiting for the right conditions, waiting for inspiration, waiting for a sign. Imagine the weight of regret, knowing you could have accomplished so much more if only you had started sooner. Don't let that become your reality. Don't allow hesitation to rob you of the extraordinary life you're capable of creating. The cost of waiting is far too high, and it's time to stop paying it. Instead, invest in your future by taking action today. Breaking free from procrastination isn't easy, but it is absolutely possible. It all starts with a single decisive choice, the choice to move forward. Here's how to begin. Define your goal with absolute clarity. Be specific. Write it down. When your vision is clear, your actions become purposeful, and purpose leads to results. Start small, but start now. Trying to do everything at once will only overwhelm you. Take one simple step today, then another tomorrow. Progress compounds over time, and momentum is built through consistency. Find accountability. Share your goal with someone you trust. Knowing that someone else is paying attention can be a powerful motivator to keep pushing forward. Eliminate distractions. Identify what's holding you back, whether it's endless scrolling, mindless entertainment, or negative influences, and cut them out. If something is not serving your growth, let it go. Take imperfect action. You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to feel ready. Just begin. Progress, no matter how messy, is always better than perfection that never happens. Action is the antidote to fear. It is the cure for procrastination. Every time you take a step forward, you prove to yourself that you are capable. With each action, you build confidence, create momentum, and unlock possibilities you never imagined. Every great accomplishment in history started with a single step. The people who make an impact in this world are not the ones who sit idly by, waiting for the right circumstances. They are the ones who show up, do the work, and refuse to let fear dictate their future. Action is the bridge between aspiration and achievement. Now visualize your future self a year from today. Imagine looking back with pride, knowing you made the choice to move forward instead of standing still. Picture the version of you who took action, who refused to be held back by hesitation, who didn't allow the illusion of tomorrow to control their destiny. The truth is, everything you desire is within reach, but it won't come to you on its own. You have to chase it. You have to make sacrifices, stay committed, and push through, even when it gets tough. The most successful people aren't those who never encountered setbacks. They're the ones who faced them head-on, stumbled, got back up, and kept going. They understood the irreplaceable value of today. And right now, at this very moment, you stand at a crossroads. You can continue waiting, hoping, and dreaming, or you can take control. You can let life pass you by, or you can seize it with both hands and create something extraordinary. The choice is yours. This is your time. This is your opportunity. There is no someday. There's no later. There is only now. What will you do with it? Will you keep waiting, or will you take action and start building the future you've always wanted? The world is waiting for you. Your potential is waiting for you. Don't let it slip away. Rise up, step forward, and remember, the only moment you truly own is this one. Make it count.